He lived a simple life, a small, quiet life. He worked hard, kept to himself, found solace in solitude. His family, they were his only world, a world that felt distant, cold. He yearned for their warmth, their acceptance, but it was a futile desire, a seed sown in barren land. His days were marked by routine, the rising sun, the toil of labor, the setting sun. He found comfort in the rhythm of his existence. His meals were solitary, eaten in the shadow of his loneliness. He craved connection, a hand to hold, a voice to break the silence. His heart ached with an emptiness he couldn't name. He saw families laughing, children playing. A pang of longing resonated within him. A longing for a life he never had, a life he never dared to dream of. He was invisible, a ghost in his own home, his presence unnoticed, his absence unremarked. He was a shadow, a whisper in the grand tapestry of their lives. His sister, once ordinary, was touched by fortune. A stroke of luck, a twist of fate. Wealth transformed her, draped her in silk and jewels. The family, once indifferent, now basked in her golden glow. They treated her like a queen, their words dripping with honey. Her every whim was their command, her every desire their pursuit. The house, once filled with quiet murmurs, now echoed with laughter and the clinking of glasses. He watched from a distance, his heart heavy with a nameless dread. Their indifference morphed into something uglier. Envy, a venomous serpent, coiled around their hearts. They whispered about him, their eyes filled with scorn. He became an obstacle, a reminder of their past struggles. His presence, once tolerated, now grated on their nerves. They wished him gone, erased from their newfound happiness. It happened on a night like any other. The air was still, heavy with unspoken tension. He was alone, as always, lost in his thoughts. A creak on the stairs, a flicker of movement in the doorway. His sister stood there, her face shrouded in shadow. Her eyes, once filled with warmth, now burned with a chilling coldness. He saw the glint of metal in her hand, the sharp edge of a blade. He felt a surge of betrayal, sharp and cold as the approaching steel. Words caught in his throat, a silent plea escaping his lips. The blade flashed, a searing pain ripped through him. He crumpled to the floor, his lifeblood staining the cold, hard ground. As darkness enveloped him, he saw a flicker of triumph in her eyes. The last vestiges of life ebbed away, leaving him cold and alone. Then a light, blinding, pure, it pierced the darkness that consumed him. He felt himself being pulled, drawn towards the luminescence. His pain, his betrayal, it all faded into a distant echo. He opened his eyes. Familiar surroundings greeted him. His room, his bed,